everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. Just going to try and get the link for people. Post link. Right to Discord as well. Evening, Mr. Thompson. And anybody else who's chose to join? I've never done this before, so obviously it's just qualifying at the moment. And we're just going to zoom around a few little players. I've got the basic controls. I can go through the drivers. He says. I'm going to click on the screen anyway. There you go. There's the fast driver. Change that view. That view's a bit awful. There you go. I can see that actually. It's fine on in OBS. Right, I'll just change some of the graphics down. I can see it. Let's see if that improves. Interesting. No worries, Tony. I'm just having one or two technical difficulties until I get the resolution right. Just bear with me a minute. It's not something to do because normally I'm streaming full screen and I've got it in windowed mode at the moment. I think that's caused me problems, so I'm going to switch it and it will jiggle around a little bit. So just bear with me. Technology, eh? Don't you just love it? What I need to do is see if I can do that onto that window. And then I'm going to change OBS. And I'm going to switch that down to a bit lower, medium, and apply that. That might help a little bit. Okay, so let's see if that fixes the stream. And what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to change 2 ticks. Right, I'm going to change my screen. Don't you just love technology? You can tell I weren't prepared for this, aren't you? Try that. Done. Right, so hopefully that'll switch in a minute. It'll switch in a second. Someone's took first place. Who's took first place? Unfortunately, it doesn't go through numeric order. I've no idea what order it goes through. There's Erasmus. Bando. Jeremy. Santos is third. Qualification. It's a pity you can't just click on a car and ask it to go to that car. Or you can probably do that, but no idea how to do it. Where's car number 1? First place. How to get to Van Brabant? Oh, there you go. Like I bought one. What my plan is to keep it on this mode at the start and follow a few laps around, and then I'll see if I can use where and the positions and go with that accordingly. For the benefit of yourselves, I'm going to read out who's currently leading what, so we've got an idea on what the finishing places are. And I apologise in advance about pronunciations. As you can imagine, there's a lot of names from other countries, and I'll attempt to get them right. As you know with these things, you're not always guaranteed to get them right, so I apologise in advance, and there's no offence meant with anybody. So first place in Group 1 is Andrea Caiola. He's in the Aston Martin with 153 points. Second place is Lars Eklund. He's in the 720S and he's 152 points. So straight away, they're neck and neck. Consequently, I think one of them two really is going to run away with this. As Andre is currently second, he's looking favourite at the moment. But as we know from last night, these mean nothing. Third place is Mr. Noble. And he's in the 488 Evo. He's 145 points. In fourth place is Rogério Santos. He's also in the 488 Evo on 138 points. I think because of the scoring mechanics, 36 being the maximum, I don't think anybody else out of the top 4 can win the championship. I think in order for Rogério to win, there'd have to be a bit of a disaster with Lars and Andrea up front. But as I said, anything can happen, and it's all to play for. So get qualifying out of the way, and then we'll switch, to the race when the race starts. and hopefully have something as entertaining as last night. Right, so let's find someone who... So Warby's... I've seen Warby go around the track pretty quick. So let's see how he's looking. I will change the view. Let's do a bit of a... car. Is it going to let me? How do you change the view of the car then? Is it F1? There you go. Oh, that was good timing. I think he might have been overdoing that a little bit. Okay. Change that view. Right, looks like he's on a boat. Proper moving. If you wanted to see anyone specific, give us a shout if you see something. Stefan, yeah, if you join the multiplayer server and type in the password of Live Media 2, you'll join the server, but you can't race. If you then click Drive and press F2, an option for the HUD will come up. In that option, you can view different things. If you press, I think it's Shift, arrow right or arrow left, it will rotate through the cars on the track, as I'm showing you here. F1 will change the view, so you can go through several different views from within the car itself. And F3 will allow you to change the view from outside the car. So I am going to start the race at the beginning in obviously what's going to be the helicopter mode, and that's probably the one I'm going to be keeping mostly, but occasionally I will switch to inside the car or from the behind the car. Never done this before, so I'm not going to be the same as Luke, who did it. He's obviously a born director. Evening, Andy. Evening, Andy. Actually, there's two Andys in. Yeah, give it a second. I'm just going to do something. I'm going to offer you the option to participate. He says. Right, if I can find what it isn't doing, I need to change the car first of all. No one's on track. There we go. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find... I seem to have lost it. Okay, I'm going to put me the telly on, with the monitor on. I'm quite happy to have you guys join the stream, and what I was going to do is open up the Discord channel, if anybody's interested in doing that. So let me just see if I can see why I can't get my Discord up now, which is always sod's law, innit? There we go. I moved Discord. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to do on Discord, if you go to eSeniors and go to spectators, if anybody wants to join the Discord channel and speak and get involved, all opinions are important. You can be running commentaries yourself, and your voice can be heard. No, I'm not a proper YouTuber, Dave. I'm just trying to help everybody out and let people see the stream, because I think there was only one stream from one racer, and ideally it'd be nice if we can get a view from, you know, different people. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's just to make it easy for everybody. Right, let's go in with the... The stream's probably going to be about 20 seconds, 10 seconds, something like that. Whatever the low latency is on Streamlabs. So I could make it a little bit quicker. But, I've got the stream looking smooth, I think. So I'm quite happy to leave it that way, rather than breaking something. Whoop. He did to me. That's what I did last night after leading all them laps. Bit embarrassing to be fair, but I think everybody got caught in the corkscrew. You know, coming out the other side for every single lap, I think was a bit too much to expect. Okay, Andy, no worries. I weren't going to stream, but I just managed to wolf me Sunday lunch down. So I thought I'll jump down, switch my PC on, and see if I can stream it. So yeah, no, you know, no offense if you disappear. I fully understand the commitment you've got to give, and those that you've got to keep happy, you've got to continue to keep them happy, unfortunately. Right, so we need to swap to somebody else now. No one on track. Everyone give up. Oh, yeah, oh, by water. There you go. Let's have a look at O'Neill's racing. Nah, don't worry about it, Andy. It's part of the learning curve. To be honest, I felt really privileged to be up there at the front and getting the green light from Jeremy to say, you know, people move out the way. I never expected to be where I was because, you know, I just think of myself as just another sim racer who just gets along. I think I fell lucky in this group and had a couple of lucky races. But, you know, respect to Nifosi and Diamante. I've seen Nifosi race all season. He's been quick and he fully deserved it. I said that to him. And even though he had an injury, he still did really well. The incident in the second lap, I think, was just that, an incident. Yeah, they come together. But, you know, if a person goes off and you're running slower, you've got to think about what you want to do, what the best angle of attack is. I've never seen anyone get through the corkscrew as an overtake and make it stick. And I think that probably says enough, really. Who should have yielded? Again, that's subjective, isn't it? The slower driver. But at the end of the day, it's a race. You want to win the race. You want to be at the front. But again, as Formula 1 racers say, you won't win the race in the first or the second lap. And consequently, I think Diamante suffered. Ended up finishing towards the, I think, finished 8th or 9th. He was on to be down big style, yeah. And to be fair, if he'd have caught me up, I'm not the type of person, if someone's faster, I'll race them. I prefer to stay on the track. So, you know, I would have probably indicated to him where to take me and let him take me. And then I'd have just cemented second place. And the gap was so close to us that I was never going to win first in the championship. So it'd have been stupid. Likewise, would it have been wise him racing and risking it? Probably not. So, you know, that's my viewpoint. That's my opinion. At the end of the day, I've had a fantastic couple of races. Really enjoyed it. You know, all the races we've had over the weeks, I've finished fourth a lot of times. Unfortunately, the little flag doesn't show fourth. So I've always thought, you know, the top three have always deserved it. Spoken like a true gentleman, eh? I can imagine you're all sat there laughing and giggling. Alright, take it on the chin, it's not a problem. Hi Andreas. I don't know if you've got your mic on, but I can see you in the chat.
Hello.
Hi, you alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Welcome to the stream. You're streaming live.
Thank you. Yeah. I saw that in the main chat on the Discord server.
Yeah, I just thought open it up for everybody. You know, if people want to contribute, I think it's really good. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
So most have been in the pits. So there's just a few coming out now, I think, for the last dash of the qualifying. Keola's now second. I'm just going to see who's worse. So Santos is still third.
Yeah, I was actually on the server and watched some of the
Yeah, I'm just
racing.
going to get the times up. So, oh, compare them times to the Group 2s yesterday. 122, 317 and a 122, 596. I think it's fair to say they're a touch quicker than we were. I think my qualifying was in the 124s, so I'd have been way down that list. I think that sets me up for next season, doesn't it, really well?
No.
122, I don't know how the hell you do that. I mean, that's some setup on the car, isn't it? The Porsche as well, one of the harder cars to drive. No one's in the 488, they're all in the Evo, so maybe I picked the wrong choice of car. We'll say, Andreas, there's not many Mercedes in this list.
It is not, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think Dave, who's watching the stream, he tried the Mercedes. I don't think he was too impressed. I wish he hadn't picked it.
It is a bit sluggish, but you have to be forceful with it. So
yeah, but I'm still unsure because they're all new tracks this time, and a lot of the British tracks. I'm still thinking of staying with the Ferrari. It's either the Aston or the Ferrari, I think. We shall see. Not decided yet. There's Lars. Where's Lars? So he's in 8th position at the moment. Interesting.
yes.
Let's remove that window. If I can do that.
The other Swede, Jürgen Wahlby, is on 4th.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's the better screen. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I can have that up on the side now as well. Brilliant. You can't click on them though, can you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, you can't. You can just use the arrows. That'd be nice if you could click on them in.
Yeah.
Hmm. 2 minutes to go. I'll reiterate the points again just before the start of the race on who needs what.
I got a terrible lag.
You will have. I've got in OBS. Sorry, in YouTube, I've got it set to low latency. I mean, I can try and improve that, but I think it just causes. If I had it quick, it's going to take more consumption, and it just might struggle a little bit. I've took the side of caution, really.
Yeah.
I think it's about 10-15 seconds. It might even be longer.
Yeah. I noticed that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just disconnect from this and.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Going to the end now. Van Brabant looks like he's took pole. Andrea looking like a good second there. And Santos a good third. So that's 3 of the top 4 in the standings. The person missing from that list is the person in position. Oh, sorry, Lars and Noble. So Eklund and Noble are the other 2 in the top 4. 2 of them have done what they needed to do. Van Brabant can't win it, so I think he's just racing for himself there. If I was a betting man, I'd probably say Andrea's going to potentially win this. I've seen him go and he's quick. Again, can you do it for a full race? Oh, Lars looks like he's done a Grosjean there. Oh, has he stopped? Oh, not a Grosjean. He was the one at Monza who went off and hit the barrier. One of the Ferraris. He's obviously quit now because it's the end of the race, isn't it? All them lovely cars lined up on the grid. And then it'll be lights out. And away we go. Bit of a bruised Ferrari. Here we go. Right, so let's get to helicopter view. Obviously a couple of minutes. That was it, Dave Leclerc. Thank you. So here we are. Group 1 finale. Last race of this season. Current standings. Andrea Chiola, 153 points. Lars Eklund in second in the 720, 152 points. Mr. Noble in the 488 Evo, 145 points. And Santos also in the Evo, 138 points. No one outside the top 4 can win it. For Mr. Santos to win it, something's got to happen to the ones in first and second place. Looking at the qualification, Van Brabant has qualified first. He's currently sitting in 6th place. Chiola, he's first and he's second place on the grid. Santos is third on the grid and 4th in the standings. And then the other two, Noble and Eklund. Noble 6th and Eklund's 9th. So it's definitely all to play for. I think Alien Times is an understatement. You know, I'm going around doing a 124.7 and I'm thinking that was a good lap. You parked up to these guys. It's the times they're doing are absolutely amazing. They've either got some fantastic setup or they just drive completely differently. Interesting. A couple of cars are still in setup mode. You can see 1st, 2nd and 5th. Sorry, 6th. And everyone else is sat on the grid. Obviously causes your tyres to go cool. We'll see how that goes. I have Mr. Thompson. This stream, hi Dave, this stream is just a bit of fun by the way, so I just thought I'd try and give everyone the benefit of watching this. But it's not perfect. I'd love to have put some time into it and done a few introduction captions and animations and... But no. You've got the race and you've got me. Enjoy. Moment of truth. Notice Jürgen there's on about the track temperature and the baked ducts. To be honest, I don't think it mattered. I had mine set to 2 and I kept the temperatures at 28 for most of the race. You're welcome guys, no problem at all. Can't believe the starting point it puts you on this track. You're almost doing a full lap. Now we're coming down to the final bend now. A couple of bits of warming tyres up there. There they all go, ready to go. And it's lights out and away we go. Bit of a joke there. Cheers guys. I'm still learning as I said. Thanks for that Andy. Ooh, nice and easy start. Anyone contact? It appear to be. Still going round. Still no contact. Can't see any blobs on the map. Yeah, first lap you just want to really take it easy, get your tyres warmed up. Oh, there goes the first person off by the looks of it. Trying to work out who that was who went off. It was a blue car. Looked like the won a little bit. Maybe I was imagining it. Amrabat certainly decided to shoot off a little bit. Okay, there's Keola. Yeah, I think there's definitely one off there. It's just starting to space out a little bit now. Mr. Welby. See that Van Brabant's just starting to stretch his legs a little bit. Oh. There goes Keola off. Just overtake. Yeah, Noble's got his pedal to the metal. Looks like there's another potential overtake there. That looks like Noble is going to take Wood as well. I know he's... Oh no, Wood's going to take Keola, sorry. Noble's behind him now in the 488. That's the man on the move. Let's see if we can go with it. Van Brabant's took off. He's well and truly out the distance here. Close cars there. Bywater's looks like he's got his foot down as well. There's definitely a bit of a crocodile occurring towards the back there. Bit of a gap breaking out now, so Mr. Bywater. Bit of contact there. Oh, definitely a bit of contact. That's two of them off. Just trying to work out who it was who's gone off there. Could have been Eklund, yeah, Eklund has gone off. And Bywater. Bywater's dropping down the list now. Yeah, he's always struggling. Has he had a problem? Let's see, we can see what's up with Bywater. There's Bywater, he's under pressure by Stathis now. Yeah, his car's looking a bit on the damage side there. I wonder if he's got any aero damage or severe damage to the car. He dropped down quite a lot there. Seems to have got it back together again. Okay, let's zoom forward. Pan off. Oh, he's gone wide. He's gone wide. The France is going to go for it to him here. He's got very big, a very wide cars, Mr. Panov. Nice, got that well. I think I can, Dave. What I'll do is I can do that. That helps. I've come out of the Discord, Andy, because you can hear me real time, whereas the stream you're hearing a delayed response. So I've come out of that because it was, I think it was spoiling the experience for Andreas. So I've deliberately come out of the Discord. If I was doing it at a high latency, I think it'd have been more realistic, but because I've got it on low latency to make sure the stream's smooth, I'm not bothering with Discord. I think if I do it again next time, I'll set it up for high latency and I'll get it all set up in advance rather than literally lastminute.com. I finished my tea, come down, put my computer on, set an OBS stream up, and that was it. So I've not really had time to sit and play. There's definitely a battle going on here. I know it's further down the grid, but a battle's a battle. The two drivers, Mr. Thompson likes really well, Mr. Panov and Erasmus. He's had some coming togethers with them. I think Erasmus was in the Porsches and he's trying to say I was coming in hot. If you'd look at the replay, that wasn't the case, unfortunately. I think he just made a bit of a driver error. Took Dave out. And then all carnage pursued after that. Watch the replay, watch Dave's video, it's quite interesting. You can find him Sim Racing Elite on YouTube. Bywater's really caught up here. He's obviously not struggling with his car, is he? And there goes Panov. Made a bit of an error. Oh no, they come together. Erasmus and Panov. Speak of the Devils. Weren't paying 100% attention then for that, so I missed that a little bit. This is going to get interesting. This is going to get quite heated, and I should imagine. I'm just looking up front, and there's Van Brabant's way out. Kayola and Walby are very close. I'm half tempted to jump right back. So excuse me, just while I go all the way back. So Walby is in 12th in the championship. And he's got no points for some of them, so he's either DNF'd or he couldn't race. Jamie's looking quite a tidy racer, to be honest. He's pulling away now, Kayola. I wonder if Kayola's had a bit of an off. And he's allowed Walby to catch him up a little bit. There's nothing going, nothing catching up there. Right, has anybody got a battle they want to see? You can point something out you want to see from the map. I mean, further down the track we've got, who we're looking at, the Santos and Eklund. They're neck and neck. So there's Eklund. Yeah, I'll definitely be learning, making notes on this one and understanding the best way to do a stream as a director. And as you can see, I'm not a director. I'm just an old guy with a computer, as most of us are. Oh, and a steering wheel and pedals. There's another battle going on. Let's see, it's the 63 is at the front of it. Oh, it's Howard. Howard, Baker, and De Jong. Yeah, let's have a look at that. That's looking a bit interesting. Bit tasty. Looks like De Jong's got him up here. Not through the corkscrew. Oh, he's past him. Cheers, Andy. Right, so De Jong's now chasing Howard down, so I'm just going to step forward to De Jong. I think De Jong's on a hunt here. Is this the one that Luke used to call the Pink Pig? I know he used to refer to a car as the Pink Pig. I think it's this one, ain't it? Yeah, he's definitely catching here. I think looking at the track map, there's this one and Dathis and Paunov. There's the only two real close battles going on. Although Santos is called Eklund. Santos is vying for the championship as well, so let's just jump forward. See what's going on here. Hi Willie, nice to have you on board. Interesting watching Santos's lines there. Oh, there's the yellow. The bando's gone off. Oh, he's recovered, he's back on track again. Thank you, Andreas. Oh, look at that. Ah, which one do you want, guys? You want option A or option B? I'll leave it on that for the moment. This is a bit better. Thanks, Andreas, that's really useful. As I said, I've not done this before, so if you've got any top tips, I'm more than happy to listen to them. Is Lars going to get him or not? So where else can we jump to on the map? There's a battle going on with Holmes and Wood. Is that really a battle? I think this is B then, isn't it? Hi Ruben, I think this is B. I can't remember what I said now. I'm an old guy, you know. Can't remember what I said 5 minutes ago. I think this is giving us the best option because we can see the gaps. Right, so okay. I think that's not looking like there's progress. We've got a bit of a battle with who's that one? Okay, I'm gonna jump back a little bit because This is looking rather interesting and meaty. Oh, Bedlam. Perfect timing. Oh, dearie me. That's a disaster. Absolute... Ooh, wow. That is an absolute disaster. That was... Don't think I could have got that timing any better. I'd certainly put a paid to that fight. Right. Oh, 540 struggling. Off the track. That's a Bando. Okay. Cheers, Andy. I don't feel like it sometimes. I referee in the mornings. So this time of the day my legs are knackered from around a pitch for 90 minutes. At my age, as you can imagine, it's you feel it. 67, who's that? Piola's off. Piola's off. Oh, I'm 23. Oh, Paola looks like he's in trouble. He's just got going again. I can't find him. There you go. Oh, he's gone off at the... Oh dear, he's caused bedlam coming back on. He's dropped down now. Stewards will be doing overtime. I don't know how many racing incidents they're going to be. Another one, 540. That's a Bando again. Looks like a Bando's decided to drive on the sand. I think he's coming a tractor rather than a car. I think if I was him, I'd abandon it. Sorry about that. I know I can hear you all going, oh dear. Not the time for jokes. Well, that's really put paid to Kyola at the moment. Looking at this, Lars is now leading his car, and it doesn't look like Kyola's car's running well. Oh, where's Mr. Noble? Noble's in with a noble shout. If he can catch up and take a few more cars. Right, I'm going to jump to... I'm going to jump to Mr. Wood because he's giving Mr. Holmes a bit of grief. He's gone off again, Kyola. I think his car's had it. I've got to try and find Wood now. Oh. Come on. There you go. Oh, Bedlam. So he's been taken by Noble. Oh, there's Noble now. Noble's going to take him on the inside. Noble's past one. And he's now hunting down Holmes. Well, I think this is the place to be at the moment. If you've got any other suggestions, let me know. But I think this is really important because the gap between Noble and Eklund, as it stands, is 7 points. He may just do it. I've got to work it out. I'm not too sure what the scoring is. I think it's 36 for first, 30 for second, 25 for third, 21, 18, 16. Oh, someone with the maths. Thanks, Dave. I'm a bad omen every time I love to go off. Now you know my trick when I'm racing. It looks like Santos is having another go at him here. Not Santos, Wood. Sorry, it's at Noble. Right. I'm going to just jump to Noble. In fact, indeed it can, Willie. A lot can happen. We're not even halfway. Yeah, I think looking ahead, there's I think this is the only place to be. Van Brabant is almost halfway around the track. Welby is way ahead. I think the battle, to be honest, is Eklund and Noble. It is an eternity, Willie, absolutely. Just want to say thanks everyone for joining. It's the highest number of viewers I've had on a stream this in one go. I had a few last night because I had a few family and friends watching. But this is by far the most I've had. Oh, there goes Wood. I think Wood's just gone wide. No, the leader, Van Brabant's too far out. He's 50 points off first place. So, consequently, he can't really do anything. So he's just doing it for honours there. Cheers, Dave. Oh, yeah, bone to pit with you as well. The Porsche colours, you can't use them, mate. They're mine. I put them on first. Only joking, by the way, and you know that. I've got respect for every single one of you. I've got three. I've got an ultra wide one where I've got 3 windows open. I've got a full HD one where I've got ACC open on at the moment, which I'm screen grabbing from, and I've got a 50-inch 4K telly which I race on, and they're all connected to the same system. So yeah, I've got quite a good setup. Oh, hi Mike. You snuck in there. Welcome to the banter. They're not giving it for free anymore anyway, are they? They've stopped that. Robin gets called the BBC. You know, if you're a criminal, you get it for free. If you're an old age pensioner who's paid the taxes and paid the national insurance, nah, you're paying for it. Yeah, the system's well and truly shafted. But anyway, let's not get political, eh? Right, the field's now definitely stretched out a little bit. We've got a couple of people in the pits. I don't know if they're racers or just observers. We've got Jeremy. So he's not racing yet, he's in Group 1. And we've got Mr. Savage. Looks like he's probably had a crash, quit. I think this is the place to be at the moment. I can't see anywhere else where we've got that sort of close racing. There's a bunch coming together here actually of 5 cars in a minute. So we're going to have, it looks like Eklund at the back, followed by following Santos, following Wood, then to Noble. So this could get really interesting in a couple of laps time, you know, when the tyres start going a little bit. Yeah, definitely. I think they've already been in play, haven't they? It's just about how Van Brabant goes past them. I think he's next. Culprit, if you want to call him that, is De Jong. So he's already lapping up to P13. When he catches De Jong, he's already got back to P13. .139. Who's that? They're coming up to lap Erasmus. Well, it'll be interesting to see if he moves out of the way. They've got another couple of laps to go, but they'll definitely catch him. They have split up a little bit now from the bank of 5. The 3 behind are still battling. Now another car in the pits. Can't see that. Oh, Ellis has got a stop-go penalty, so Ellis is in the pits. He's got a stop-go 30, so that means he's gone off and gained an advantage 3 times, I think. He's really been cutting corners somewhere and putting his foot down. Could be wrong. So Ellis, if you watch this, if I'm wrong, I apologise. Who's that getting past? Oh, Erasmus has let them go. Caught them up very quickly. Caught him up very quickly, sorry. There's another car. Coming out the pits. Which is Jeremy. And Jeremy must have been getting repairs. He's definitely catching Holmes here. I think we're going to see a pass in a minute. Yeah, definitely getting close this. Oh, that was a bit... He's done it. He's pushed him out of the way. This is going to be interesting. Look away now. Oh, he's yielded. Oh, dear. Oh! Oh, no. Mr. Noble's just absolutely obliterated. I don't know who that was. That was Lars, wasn't it? No, Lars has passed him. I don't know who Noble's just took out there, but he's well and truly took someone out. I'm trying to work out who it was. So Lars has took Noble. That's not Lars, that's Erasmus. 177. Oh, Santos was taken out, I think. Yeah, he got away with that one, Mr. Noble, I think. I'm going to... Well, that's Erasmus behind him. He's dropped back quite a lot, so I'm going to shoot forward to Eklund. Cheers, Eric. Welcome to the stream. So we've now jumped forward with Lars, and as the championship stands now, I believe Lars is currently the champion. But a long way to go. Thanks, Andreas. I thought it was Santos. I was unsure of the colours. He's had a bit of a disastrous race and he's now in the pits. His car must have been damaged. I think he's probably pressed escape. That was one hell of an impact. The question is Lars going to go for the win, or is he going to go knowing he's in charge of the championship as it stands? Basically up to him, isn't it? He's lost a lot of time the last lap, nearly a second. So I don't know, he's just took his foot off the gas a little bit. Yeah, Santos was looking good. He was in fourth as well. Yeah, Santos has gone to the pits. Eric, I think he pressed escape, which puts you into the pits and does an immediate lock controls. 88's gone off. That's Jeremy. He's just come out of the pits and looks like he's going straight back in them. Yeah. I think Santos' race is over. That's Santos' championship over. Cheers, Eric. Thanks for that feedback. Yep. 1 minute 21 worth of repairs. It must have looked spectacular on his stream, him spinning out like that, because he proper spun out. Right, it's all broken out a little bit here now, and I'm quite happy to stay with this one, but does anybody want me to move it? Neil Bywater looks like he's going to take Derek. So I'll just take a step back a little bit. I think he's fighting with Derek here. Yeah. 177's just got to stop and go. Santos has just got to stop and go 30 for speed in the pit lane. I think that's his race well and truly over. I will say, this looks like there's more contacts tonight than there was in the Group 2 race last night. I know there was a few in Group 2, but there seems to have been some spectacular ones in this. I know potentially they're driving faster. I wouldn't even have a clue, Eric, so don't worry about it. so looking at this, just let me work out the scores at the moment as they stand. Right, so we got... Lars. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to work out what's going on here. Look at the gaps. Okay. So, just let me work out the scoring of what's going on. So, Van Brabant's got 35, sorry, 36. Walby's got 30. Holmes has got 25. Wood's got 21. Noble's got 18. And Eklund's got 16. It's still with Lars at the moment. I should imagine Stephanie's not happy at all, mate. He got well and truly pasted there through no fault of his own. I mean, he was a bystander, weren't he, at the end of the day? The driving from, unfortunately, we'll say, Noble coming back on the track and hitting him didn't really help. I've got no merch, Dave, but yeah. I think this is going to get interesting, isn't it? Bywater and Bird. Sounds like a solicitor's that, doesn't it? Bywater and Bird. Blue flag's coming up again. Oh, has he got him on the inside there? He has. Oh, back marker's holding them up. What a line to take as a back marker, Erasmus. Fantastic. and now Panov's having a sniff. This is going to be carnage, this. Oh, Panov's took him. Oh, there we go. There's the contact. They both got caught up on the sand. This is going to be interesting. Oh dear. Oh, well dodged. Well dodged indeed, Mr. Bywater. That was spectacular. Well done. We've got two cars out on the track at the moment. Mr. Noble has spun out by the looks of it. He's struggling getting back on track. He's now going to be passed. So that now cleanly makes it Lars's at the moment. He's gone really steady, Bywater. Do the same cornering every single lap now if you watch him. Brakes on at the same time, same attack into the corner, same power out. Very consistent. Good evening, Malcolm. Hi Harrison, didn't know you were listening in. Anybody wants me to jump to any other racer, let me know and I'll jump to them. Obviously from a racing perspective. Yeah. I think looking at this as it stands, Andreas, I think Lars is going to take this. I think Noble was his only closest, and Noble would have had to have won by a couple of places. And just to recap, while everyone's listening, Andrea Chiola, who qualified second, made a fantastic start, and unfortunately he's leading the group. Unfortunately, had a bit of an incident, and as you can see now, he's down in 20th, and he's actually now in the pits. So I think that's his race over. Consequently, that means he loses the championship by virtue of that. Unless everybody gets detonated now, he loses. The second place driver in the current championship is Lars. He's on 152 points. He's currently in line to receive 18 points in his current position, which is 5th. Third place in the championship is Dave Noble, who's 3 places behind, and I think he's looking to receive 10 points, something like that. I'm not too sure what the scorings are below that. Unfortunately though, Noble is 7 points behind Lars, so consequently, as it stands, Lars is still looking like he's going to be the champion. There's no one else in the top who's threatening. Santos was up there, but as we know, Santos has had a bit of a nightmare after getting punted off and then speeding through the pits. He's now in 19th. And then Derek Bird was the other one, but I don't think Derek Bird could win. He was too many points behind. So although he's 6th here, the championship, all that does is put him into, I think it'll put him into 4th in the championship. No, it won't. He won't put him into 4th. He's stuck into 5th. He's not moving. The field's really spread out a bit now, isn't it? There's no one else close fighting. I mean, there's that gaggle at the back. That's 44, so we're talking LaFrance, Erasmus and Benchea are all battling by the looks of it. 63 is very close. Who's 63? Howard. I'm just going to jump back. I want to see if we can get into that. So Howard, this looks like it's a bit interesting. There's a car off. I will jump back to the front again in a minute. Willie, Santos, he was an innocent bystander. Noble was putting pressure on a driver, and he got a bit close. The other driver gave way, but I think he was going a bit too fast. He went off, and as he rejoined the track, he took Santos off. He hit Santos spectacularly, who did a proper spin and proper leathered the barrier, which ended up putting him in the pits. He then goes into the pits and speeds out and gets a stop-go penalty, 30 seconds for the original injustice, unfortunately. I'll watch this for a couple of laps because there's a bit of obviously something going on. There's not much going on up front. As I said, Lars looks like he's going to be the winner. If I've got Noble mixed up with someone, by the way, for taking Santos off, I apologise. Again, I'm an old man now and I forget things that I said a couple of minutes ago. But basically, he was wiped out. It wasn't deliberate, but I think the joining procedure to the track could have been better. But I'm not in the car, I'm not driving the car, I can't feel the car. I can only make them comments as an observer. That's called impartiality. We've really pulled away from De Jong here. I don't know if De Jong's suffering a little bit with his tyres. There's no one else really to follow. We've got Holmes and Wood, a neck and neck. Oh, someone's just gone off. Holmes has gone off. So Lars has now overtaken him. So Lars is now in 4th place. Yes, Dave. I mean, sitting on the fence. We do indeed, Willie. Sorry about that. I think the stream's starting to lag a little bit. That was my fault. Be bad. Should be alright now. There comes Van Brabant. There he goes. Van Brabant absolutely passing. That's amazing. He's caught up the 10th place car, Van Brabant. Let's just jump forward to Van Brabant a little bit. And let's see how he's going about the overtaking procedure. He's obviously on a flyer here. Who's his next target? Next target is Parnov. It's pretty good, Willie, to be fair, yeah. I think it's been a good watch. I know some of the Group 1 guys watched last night, so you know I think it's quite respectful to watch them. They're putting the time in for you. Yeah, Malcolm, I'm using live media too, which allows me to go as a director, change the view, change the cars and stuff. I know what you meant. Who's he after next? There's a big gap next. Right, I'm gonna... not really much to jump to, really. The closest race at the moment is at the back, Santos and Baker. Is it Baker? Oh, Ellis. Sorry, Santos and Ellis. Let's have a jump back. See if I can find him. Really difficult because it just has a mind of its own. There you go. Oh, Santos has took him. That was poor timing, wasn't it? Oh, that one wrong. Never mind. 1 minute to go. I will. Do we want to jump to Lars, or do we want to go to the leader? Willie, Director allows you to change the views, but actually not participate in the race. So even though I'm on the server, I don't take a grid spot up. So some Group 1 drivers last night joined the server, and there was some people commenting that there was holes on the grid that was causing problems. Them holes on the grid are indicative of people joining who aren't going to race, but they're not joining in director mode or live media mode. So what that means is when they decide to escape, they leave gaps, and I think that's why there was confusion on the grid last night. It's probably something that needs to be sorted, and if we can't get in live media, we try to control it and allow one person to go in and stream it, because people joining as well produces a lag. People just jumping on at the last minute produces a lag. There you go. There's the leader. Going for his last lap. Cheers, Andreas. Yeah, same method as Madness as me. Yeah, I think really the server's limited to the number of slots. Once they're filled, people can't join. But if you join as live media, I don't think it's unlimited, but it accepts a lot more slots. Well, I must say, Van Brabant has been exceptional in this race. I don't think he's made a single mistake. He qualified in pole, and he's just basically gone for it. So big congratulations to Mr. Van Brabant for winning. I'm going to just jump back to, if I can do it. Was, come on. There you go. And this, I believe, in no uncertain terms, is going to be our championship winner for Group 1 of the eSenior GT3 Championship. Cheers, Dave. I said it was only meant to be to allow people to watch it. And I think that's a huge congratulations to Mr. Eklund. He's passed the line. He is the championship winner, from what I can gather. Again, another exceptional race there from all concerned. From people at the front all the way through the grid. A couple of incidents. I think it's fair to say you're always going to get them. But ultimately, I think that was really, really good. Good race. Well won. And I think it's, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how I can get the chat back up. How do I get the chat back up? Cheers, Andy. Thanks very much. Thanks all. Okay, thanks everyone. Obviously, nothing to see now, but hopefully you enjoyed that. My first time, may not be my last. And congratulations to Mr. Van Brabant and Lars, and I'll bid you all a good evening.